Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I have one exercise. Find the values of a positive integer h that we have our equation that this h equals square root of 5 plus square root of 13 plus square root of 5 plus square root of 13 plus infinity of square root. So now this, do you know how to show this? If you know, please do it. When you do it already, please come back to watch my video from begin to the end to verify your solution. And before we go to the solution, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting video. Okay, now we go to the solution together. Okay, so to find the values of separation is this. You see this? H is positive integer. And this, to show this, we must know one trick that we see this square root. So now to simplify this square root, we must raise both sides of this equation to square. So now I will write is h squares is equal that this if h squared this we can cancel of the square root. So this we get 5 plus this equals square root of 13 and plus the square root of 5 and plus the square root of 13 and plus infinity. And so now this I change 5 to the left hand side. So this we get a squared and minus 5 is equal square root of 13 this plus square root of 5 plus the square root of 13 and plus points. Okay, so now this we can raise both sides of this equation to squares. This we get a squared and minus 5 all squares is equal this is we get this it. Okay, now this is raised to square, so this we can cancel this square root, so we get 13 and plus this square root of 5 and plus the square root of 13 and plus point. Okay, now it's infinities of square root. If we write it, it's also like the same. So this, this trick is to solve this equation, we must use this replaced by h. So this we get the new equation that this h squared minus 5 all squared is equal 13 and plus h. And now this we use the formulas that we have a minus b all squared is equal a squared minus 2ab and plus b squared. And so now this we get x squared or squares and minus 2 and multiply x squared and multiply 5 and plus 5 squares is equal 13 and plus 8. And this we get x power 4 and minus 10 x squared and plus 25. And this we change to the left hand side, we get minus 13 and minus 8 equals 0. Okay, now this we get this h power 4 and this we get this minus 10 h squared and minus 8 and this we get 12 equals 0. And to solve this equation, the equation have 4 degrees. Okay, to show this we take is the factors, and so now this we see it I replace it by 3. So this we get if h equals 3, so we get is equal 3 power 4 and this minus 10 and this h squared is replaced by 3 squares and minus 3 and plus 12. So this equal this 3 power 4 we get 81, and this 3 squares we get 9, and multiply 10 we get 6 90s, and minus these 3's and plus 12. So we get this equals 0. So now if we replace a equals to the our equation, we get it's equals 0. So we get it this equation must be half x minus 3 is one factor. So x minus 3 is one factors. Okay, now this we can take it this equation half h minus 3 and multiply this half is equals 0, and this expression we must find it by divide of this equation by syntactic divisor. Then now this we get these 3's, and this we get this 1, and this we don't have a power 3, so I can write it 0, and this minus 10, and this minus 1, and this 12. So now this I get this 1, and 1 multiplies 3 we get 3, and 3 and plus 0 we get 3, and 3 multiplies 3 we get 9, and 9 minus 10 we get minus 1, and this minus 1 and multiply 3 we get minus 3, and we adding it we get minus 4, and we get this minus 12, and we get 0. And so this our equation in this vectors is equal x power 3 and plus 3x squared and minus 8 and minus 4. And so now this we have two factors is equal 0. So two factors equal 0, we get one factor is equal 0 and one factor is equal 0. So now this we get this equal h minus 3 is equal 0, and we get h equals 3, and this h power 3 and plus 3h squared minus h minus 4 equals 0. We see this equation that we replace is by 1, so it's equal 1 and plus 3 and equal 4, and minus 1 is equal this 1. So this we get 3 minus 4 is equal minus 1, and if I replace it by 2, so we get this 2 power 3 is equal 8, and this 2 squared equal 4. 4 multiplied 3 is equal 12, and 8 plus 12 is equal 20, and 20 minus 2 is equal 18, and minus 4 is equal 14. So this is positive and bigger than 0. So if I replace the bigger and bigger and bigger of h, so this is how the values it must be greater. So now this equation is now positive integer solution. In this now positive integers of h. So now this we get this only one solution. So now this h equal 3 is our solution. So if you're watching, if you like my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Goodbye.